Hi everybody, it's the Film Optimist here. Today I'm talking about Shaun of the Dead, my favorite of Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg's Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, which also include Hot Fuzz and The World's End, which I have not seen. I've seen Hot Fuzz, not The World's End. Um, this movie is about Shaun, the titular character, London-based guy, just works at an electronics store, which is very forgettable because it's not an important part of the story. Um, but it just shows that he's stuck in a dead end job as a manager where he gets no respect. He lives with two other flatmates, Pete and Ed. Should have said Ed first. I don't know why I said Pete first. Maybe because he's the more dominant. He's the one that's in charge. The better job. He really doesn't need Shaun and Ed. I mean, he technically does. Um, Basically, what I'm saying is Pete's an asshole. And Ed's his like fuck up of a best friend that he'll always be there for. And he has a girlfriend, Liz, who he loves dearly. They're going to celebrate their like anniversary at the beginning of the film, and he fucks up and he goes, we're gonna have it at the Winchester. She's like, please don't tell me we're gonna have it at the Winchester again, like our anniversary. And he's like, that's where we always go. And he's like, no, I made reservations, but then the reservations, he was too late to make the reservations, and it fucks everything up. And she dumps him at the Winchester. And her roommates, Diane, um, and David, are both like, no, yeah, don't get with this asshole. And he also visits his mom. He needs to get flowers for his mom's for Mother's Day to a beautiful mom or her birthday or something like that, which coincides with the anniversary. Accidentally gives the flowers to Liz instead of his mom, and it says to a wonderful mom. Um, his mom Barbara is an angel. She's like the prototypical mother role where she's just trying her best for her son. She loves her little boy. Probably the best character in this film in terms of morality. And her husband Philip is someone that is Sean's stepdad. Has been his stepdad for a long time. His first dad died. I don't think we really like delve too much into that. But we know that Philip and Shaun have a rocky history. He's never looked at him as a dad. He's never seen him as that kind of a person. He's a dick. He doesn't like him. Played by the wonderful Bill Nye. Um, and this was the film too to introduce I think a lot of people, not just myself, to Simon Pegg and Nick Frost as Shaun and Ed, and a lot of other wonderful actors and actresses. And I remember seeing the posters for this film and thinking that's so stupid. I'm sick of parody films. I'm sick of like the scary movies and the epic movies and shit. And that's what Shaun of the Dead is a play on Dawn of the Dead. One of my favorite zombie movies. Was like the zombie movie for the longest time. So this is gonna be stupid, and like I don't care if it's British. I don't give a shit. It's, they can't they can't make them all good. But then I saw it. I don't. We didn't go see it in theaters, but we saw it, and it's a great fucking movie. Zombies that start coming out of nowhere. We don't know what the cause is, like with most zombie movies. It's just that there's people that are zombies now, and it plays on those tropes. It's just so fucking funny, and there's also a lot of emotion that I was surprised to see in this film. When I saw it with my brother for the first time, we didn't see it in theaters. Like I said, we saw it on the DVD, and man, it was so surprising to see all that shit go down. Like just be wonderfully surprised at the humor, but then get to the real emotional stuff with Shaun and his mom, like when people would die, and you're like, no, I like that person. Common horror tropes, you get to like the characters, and it's like it feels nice to finally see like this is a horror movie. It's a comedic horror movie, um, because people do die. It's horrific and you're sad, but like they make jokes out of it and they keep the humor going somehow. It's like it's just a perfectly made movie. Edgar Wright's a master filmmaker, in my opinion. Everything that I've seen him do, he just knocks it out of the park. I love Simon Pegg. I love Nick Frost. Bill Nye, like I said, Bill Nye, not Bill Nye, the science guy. Um, Martin Freeman also showed up for a little bit. Like some people that weren't really well known. Like no one knew who the fuck Martin Freeman was until he was fucking Bilbo Baggins and Watson and Sherlock on BBC. And people are like, "Who the fuck is Martin Freeman?" He's a nice looking guy, nice looking bloke. Looks familiar. He was in Love Actually. Whoa, that's all I know him from. That's the only British things I know. Damn good movie is what I'm gonna wrap this up. Like, so I'm not just rambling, but what are your thoughts about Shaun of the Dead? Comment below. I like talking to you guys. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful life.